Hello guys, here you see my acrylic pouring coasters on a thin wood panel cord, in German MDF. We are going to seal it with the jenflow UVR sealer. As you can see, they are still matte. So after that they will be very glossy, and here we go. I use the UVR sealer because it's heat resistant. So if you want to put a hot cup on it, you don't get any trouble with sticky rings or other stuff, because from other resins I had these problems that I put a hot cup on it and you can see the ring where the cup was standing, and that's not nice. So I seal everything with a thin layer. It's a bond between the acrylic color and the final layer, because sometimes you get in trouble with the oil in the color, because we use the oil in the color for creating the cells. So oil and resin is always a problem. I wipe the stuff on it very thin. Don't forget the edges. It's more like rubbing it into the color. If you see any pinholes or something, no problem. I seal the stone also because I like the stone glossy. And here we go with the big one. Same procedure. Also the corners and edges. And that's it, more or less. Now I let the first layer dry overnight. Next day we sand everything with a sand pad. I think it was 600 grit. And make sure you get rid of all the gloss and all the sticky parts or whatever you have. So here you can see everything is matte and clean, and I cleaned it with alcohol. We're using again the jenflow UVR sealer. This time we put a bigger amount on it because we want it thick and glossy. So if you put enough, it levels itself. Make sure that it runs in all corners and the edges too. So that's what we do with all of them. As you can see, it already looks thicker than the first layer, and it's very glossy. Sadly, I forgot to film the part with a torch, because I go all over the coasters with a torch to get rid of bubbles or something like that. The thing is, if the bubbles come up to the surface, sometimes you have the trouble with pinholes or something like that. That's what I'm doing here. I'm closing the bubbles or pinholes with the rest of my resin. So this is how they look after the last layer, and I like it so far. We let it dry till tomorrow. And here are the finished coasters. And what should I say? I like them. They look exactly how I want them to look. Finally, I put some black fabric on the back side because I want to avoid scratches on the table. I hope you had fun with my video. Sorry for my bad English because it's not my mother language. And here you can see how they look when you gave them as a present. I hope you had fun.